So, as the honorary drug addict, what are your thoughts on Juice World?
What are my thoughts on him as in general?
Mm-hmm.
In general,
Yeah.
in general, I love my man Juice World. Juice World with no O. Brian and I had a huge argument over text yesterday because he doesn't like the way it's spelled Juice World, W
Because it's
R
not a
L D.
word.
He doesn't like that it's not a word.
It's not a word.
It's not a word. Oh no.
It's
Oh
not a
no,
word.
Riley.
Yeah, I don't really mind.
Oh, what about
I was
SZA
just
though?
being
SZA is
satirical.
SZA. I understand there's an A in there, but it's
yeah.
still ZSZ.
It stands for something. I don't know. I don't know. I was just being annoying yesterday.
Yes, I know
Um,
you were. But yeah, I really like Juice World. I mean, I think it's more fun to listen to than a lot of the music. It might not be like the best like lyrically, um, but I do like just the way that he delivers, and I like the way that he talks about his struggles. It might not be like the best lyrically, but he does talk about it in certain songs that are really good. Um, and I just like him. Just a great artist that I listen to. Not like listening to him like a crazy amount, but I feel like he's probably in my top 20 at the end of the year. I would say so. Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
What do you think of him, Riley?
I think he's shown a lot of potential. I think he's done really impressive things. I just think that if he needs to sit down and write. Like he's an incredible freestyler, but you can't come up with like a really good concept. You can't. There's so many things you can't do off the top of the head. It's just not possible. He does as good as you can do off the top of the head, but I think to evolve into more of a deeper artist and someone who like actually changes a lot, I feel like he needed to sit down and write things. And maybe that would have happened down the road as he got older, matured a little bit, but his life, got cut short, unfortunately.
Yes. Yes.
But I think
It would be
what he does is
it,
incredible.
yeah, it would have been interesting to see how he would have grown as an artist because
Yeah,
obviously he only had like two albums before he was gone, and now these other last two albums have all been his old work. So I think it would have been
and
interesting to see him
at this point,
evolve as an artist and see if he would have stayed on that track of freestyling or if he would have expanded to something like more
I would hope he
like
would have done both. Like he would have done like
yeah,
singles and stuff that are freestyling, and then albums that were a little bit more conceptual. That would
yeah,
have been my desire from him.
yes, that would have
Um,
been something to see.
but onto this track in my head. What were your thoughts? I'll let you go first.
In my head. First of all, I want to touch on the album cover art. Just brought me back to the good old Juice World of Goodbye and Good Riddance. It's a great album art. Or a single. It's album art, I suppose, even if it's just a single, right?
Yeah,
Or am I weird?
I would think
Album
so.
art. Um, but the song itself was, I think, really good. I really like the guitar right at the beginning. Really sets the mood for the entire track. It's a slower one, which I think is nice to hear from him sometimes. I think it's really good to like. He has a lot of fast tracks, and then just put some of those slower tracks within them. Kind of makes it a little more diverse and not so much. And then his lyrics, I thought they were better than Bye Bye lyrics. I think this is a better overall song than Bye Bye. I like Bye Bye, but I like this one a bit more actually. So yeah, I think it was a really good song, and I think this will be one in my rotation now. So yeah,
Fair. I agree. I did like the production overall a lot on this. I mean, it's from an earlier in time, so you have to keep that in mind. I didn't like the hats necessarily for this day and age. It felt too 2016 trap-esque. But given the album cover, I'm assuming it came out about that. It was made about that time, so it makes more sense. Everything else about the production, though, I really did like, and I did like kind of have the slower twist on that trap sound. Um, the lyrics in here were a bit better. They were a little bit deeper. Like the verses were pretty solid. I liked the beginning of the chorus. The end of the chorus kind of got a little bit repetitive to me and a bit boring, and I didn't really enjoy the end of the chorus. But it was pretty good overall. I'm thinking like a 6 on this song. It's not something like that I'm gonna put on a playlist or anything. But it's a solid song. Like if it's on at a party, I'm not gonna get upset. If I'm in a car with a friend and they're playing it, I'm not gonna be upset. Like I'm overall pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I think I'd probably give this one a 7 or 7.5 in that range. Probably leaning more towards 7. Um, it's a good song. I'd put this on like a Juice World playlist. This would be one of the songs that I would listen to. Is it going to be on like a regular playlist? Maybe. But then again, I don't really have Juice World on a regular playlist, so I don't know.
Fair.
But definitely when I listen to, like, if I'm like I'm in a Juice World type mood, 100% probably will be played, you know. So yeah, I'll probably give it like a 7 out of 10. So
All right.
really good song. I think this was one of his better songs that has been released since he's passed. So yeah,
I agree. It didn't feel like they were juicing him for money on this song,
yeah,
which I appreciate because a lot of his other stuff that's come out after death, like Fighting Demons, felt like that to me. Bye Bye felt like that to me, where it just felt like executives were trying to get every penny they could out of him, and that's just not respectful to the guy. Like I personally am not a fan of that. Where this felt a lot more natural to me.
yeah. Like you said, it was recorded probably a while before any
Yeah.
of that other stuff was. So
Yeah, it
a
felt like it
different
was a
time, like you said.
completed song that they just decided not to release, and they're like, okay, here you go. Like, that's how it should be. They shouldn't be, oh, we have this one verse, let's manipulate it until we get what we want and just try to get $100,000 out of them. That makes me sad.
Yeah, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but I understand where you're coming from. I see your point, but I don't know if I 100% agree with it. So
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah, so if you like this one, we also reacted to Bye Bye. So if you're interested in what we said about Bye Bye, go check it out in one of our previous videos. At some point, I'm sure we will do a Juice World breakdown of all of his discography and everything. Um, we have a little bit of we're pretty packed here for the next couple of months, so we'll have to
Yeah.
see when we get to Juice World. Let's see if he's gonna release an album sometime soon. I know it's been rumored. I don't know if it's true or not. If they're dropping one for him,
Right.
um, but I'm sure if he does drop, we'll at least react to the album itself. When we do an actual bracket challenge of Juice World, it might be a little bit in the future. But if you are interested in that, make sure you subscribe to us to make sure you always hear our reactions and get to see our Juice World content when it comes. If you like this video, please make sure to like and comment and see if you like this song, or if you don't like Juice World, or if you think it wasn't as good as Bye Bye or any of that nature. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Yes. Have a
Thanks
good
for
rest of your
watching.
day,